think it's Mr.
Oh, yeah.
Gerald? Is that it, right? Guy who likes to sit on a bridge and streetlights. Fucking dude's like a monkey.
How the hell did he get up there?
Is Gerald his name?
I don't know his name, but I've heard of him.
It's Gerald. Let's try. Hey there, can you hear me?
Sitting up on the Greasy Joe's drive-in theater.
Yoo-hoo! Metro Police! Well, I can't hear him even if he was shouting.
Yeah, I know. Is there not a ladder somewhere on this thing?
I don't even know how he got up there unless he shimmied up the pole. But even then...
That's sketchy shit.
Yeah.
Recording started.
Last time this happened, we had to get FD out here. And, I mean, that's really the only thing I can think of unless we want to... He's gonna keep finding places like this to do this with. So, either we talk with the owner and, we confirm that he wants to be taken off the property, and you know that'll kind of give us more PC to go hands-on and remove him here. Maybe trespass.
Yeah, I can try and.
If he's up there, I think that's. I don't know if we have a charge for recklessly endangering safety, but
yeah,
figure it out because he's
reckless endangerment is more for like other people, like he's endangering other people.
We can't get up there without FD support, and that within itself is going to cause such a headache. I don't know, do we have a weird Nevada rule for tying up, you know, emergency resources?
I can get into trying to see if I can contact the owner.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's start there.
And everything. Wants him out of property or whatever, and then we'll go from there.
Well, he's getting up doing something. I don't know where the hell he just popped off to.
Is he up there?
I don't see him. I saw him stand up and then he just kind of... I don't know if he's behind... I think the platform's pretty wide, so he might be far back enough.
I'm still trying to find this thing. I don't think there's anything though.
I mean, he's a repeated offender for these types of calls. I don't even think he's been charged with anything. Because we end up going in so many circles, and it usually involves him and, you know, 5 other dudes. So I think we end up just letting him go, but...
Where's the 1020 that foot pursuit? We're trying to find myself.
Hello there! Mr. Gerald?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, there we go. I can hear you now. Are you doing all right up there?
Just fine and dandy.
Okay. Can you explain to me why we're here? Why you're sitting up there?
Same reason I sit anywhere else.
Nice view and all?
Something like that.
Okay. Are we done any drinking today? Taking anything?
Myself and 73 attended.
Too late for that.
Well, I would agree. I would agree. A little bit of too dangerous of a spot to be doing all that.
It's hard to climb with a bottle.
Started.
How the hell you got up there? Did you climb a pole?
Wasn't easy.
I'm sure. Are you doing all right up there?
Fine.
Okay. Well, here's the situation. We got contacted by someone around here saying that they saw you kind of acting a little suspicious. I'm sure anyone would probably report seeing someone climbing up a wall. You know, this is private property, so you really can't be sitting up there. Now, I do not want a repeat of the streetlights, so please do not jump off. I don't think you would make that fall. So we're gonna have the fire department come out. Okay. Alright. Okay. I was able to get out with him. He's just enjoying retirement, apparently. He did say that he's not drinking, he hasn't taken anything, so he's not up there to party. That he's there for similar reasons that he's everywhere else, mainly for the views. So I informed him that we got FD en route because this is private property and he's not supposed to be here. He said he's okay with that, so I'm hoping we have no fist fights when FD gets here.
Well, I just got here.
Alright. Tell him to send the ladder up. Miss Gerald, do you need to be looked out by medical?
No.
Okay. Alright, just for my safety, I'm gonna pat you down before we talk any further, okay?
Alright.
You just face away from me. I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Not first.
For 11, just for information, we've recovered the mail that was on top of the platform.
Okay. Well, what you got in your pockets here?
Probably just empty cans,
Empty cans of what?
soda.
I'm just making sure you don't have any drugs or weapons on you. Okay. I see that can here. But I also see this, so I'm gonna take that.
No, don't take that.
Do you have a card for it? I'm just gonna hang on to it while we're talking. You have a card
I
for it? or-
don't need a card.
Well, I'm gonna keep on this while we're talking. You can face back toward me now. I appreciate that. Was it just you up there on that sign? None of your other buddies?
Mm-hmm. Nah, I don't even like them. They were third partiers.
That's one way to call them. Alright. Well, man, we keep going through this merry-go-round where we get a 911 call of you sitting somewhere. It started with the bridge, and I get those boys, you know, kind of scooted you off from that. But now we're
That's a
progressively...
funny way of putting it.
Yeah, well, hopefully they didn't actually shoot you off, but you're finding different spots, more dangerous spots, I have to say.
Yeah.
How can we help get you to not do that? I get it's for the views and all, but
Buy me a high rise, I don't know.
I wish I had that type of money.
You and me both.
You still looking around for a place to live and all, or did you find a spot to call home?
If I did, I wouldn't be here.
Fair enough. Fair enough. You tried some hotels? They've got a ton that they've built in the city now.
Yeah, they got too many rules.
Kind of blocks the view, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You kind of have our hands tied. I don't want to keep having this situation with you where you're at a really high spot. You know, it's tying up resources. But having the fire department come out here, having us come out here.
11,
I'll
swing down
find
there with
somewhere more discreet.
Well, hopefully, you know, I've heard just maybe just sitting down on the ground's nice. Sitting at the beach, that might be a good option.
I don't like sand.
Metro 68,
One of them there, actually. Alright, hold tight here with this officer, and I'll be right back.
Okay. Thanks.
You're welcome. We're not looking to charge you with anything. The owner we haven't gotten up with the owner necessarily to say whether they want you trespassed or so forth, so you're free to go.
I won't be back. I'll find somewhere else.
I'm sure you will. At least get a spot where we can go up there and join you. I feel like I'm missing all the fun.
Nah, well, if you can climb up there, so can anybody else, and I don't really want that.
Fair enough. No.
Those morons on the light pole taught me that.
I'm surprised they could get up there with you.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Well, I hope you find good friends and a place to call home.
Yeah, thank you.
Alright, Mr. Rose, you have a good one.
You too.
Have a good day, sir.
Yeah.
Killer 1 going to be arriving on scene 687.
I thought you were coming the other way. I was like, what?
Nope, parked up over there.
So we can't see or smell anything in the car, but he's been detained based on what we have now.
Okay. What was the whole reason for the stop? Just walk me through that.
He was involved in an accident, and we
Gotcha.
just happened to recognize the car. So Smith took a little peek-see at the treads, and they're an exact match.
Guy's
And I think-
manager's being fucking a little off, so I'm gonna go up there to the burger shop that he says he works at, see what the fuck it is real quick, because it's up by the PD.
Cool.
I'll let you guys know.
I'm gonna go grab the dog. You just wanna make sure he stays over in his corner.
Yep.
Appreciate it. So, this guy was involved, apparently with an accident earlier. But he's also potentially a suspect involved with a buddy.
Can you come across the street?
He's also potentially connected with a
Raj.
distributing charge of narcotics. We found a bunch of boxes with taped up, vacuum sealed bags over by the apartments. This guy's been pretty much delivering boxes all over towns, apparently for a burger shot. So they got CCTV that kind of matches his vehicle to that scene as well. We're gonna attach our our lead to our canine and get him over there. Oos. My dog is multi-purpose. One out of, actually, he might be the only one in all departments to have multi-purpose. I'm gonna ignore the dead dog over there. So he should be able to detect one of the
State
three.
107, the PD. Be advised that suspect you have down at 702. I have another trooper that witnessed him earlier with boxes in the back of the motor vehicle when you had him on a traffic stop. They appeared to be the boxes that we had out in the EMD call.
Attaboy! Oos. So whenever we have a vehicle search like that, come on, stay away from him. We always want to make sure we have enough space for the dog to do his job. And there is no interference or suggestive nature from my side, such as tugging on the leash to kind of like, hey, why don't you sit down here, or hey, why don't you sniff here and maybe you'll get a reward. Some dogs, especially greener dogs, can get into the habit of, you know, I go put my nose to this vehicle and I get a reward, you know, so dog's got a really strong hit on the passenger door. You guys have a PC to go hands-on?
I'm not familiar with canine law. Is that PC for the whole car or just the passenger side then?
Just for the passenger side, and then you just kind of go from there.
Okay.
Do you want me to do that, or you want? I'm cool just standing on the sidelines.
If you want to go through it, we're gonna move him a little down the sidewalk a little bit.
Okay. All right. I'll go search it.